Hi Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. About time, right? I know I have been away on holidays and we haven't done the weekly readings for a little while now, but I am back. I am ready to go. There is quite a few all signs videos to catch up on from last week if you haven't already seen those. So go back and check those out, including that big shadow work reading, guys. So it was quite a in-depth shadow work reading for the full moon last week. So make sure you do check that one out if you haven't already. This week, I am using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I do have the modern Lenormand with me today, as well as the Romantic Fairy Love Oracle. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. And we'll get into it for you, Libra. Okay, Libra. Now, when I'm using the Spirit of the Animal Oracle, if you do have, anything popping into your head in reference to the animal that we see for you here, any specific qualities that you admire about that animal, any particular things that you maybe pay attention to when it comes to that animal, please feel, take those on board. Trust your intuition always. There may be, sometimes that we do sort of have things we may know about a specific animal that aren't being seen in the cards as well. And so some of those qualities and traits and whatnot, behaviors, may be relevant to you this week as well. So really trust your intuition, just in general, but also I do find with these cards specifically. Okay, Libra, what does Libra need to know right now? What's going on for Libra? Ooh, Libra, the butterfly energy. Are you seeing butterflies at the moment, Libra? Pay attention to them if you are seeing butterflies this week. One of the common things you'll hear about seeing a lot of butterflies around is a lot of people do connect that with, people who have passed on, trying to sort of get your attention. Sort of let you know that, look, I'm here with you, Libra. So that may be relevant for some of you specifically. I am sort of seeing a lot of butterflies around you, and it may be also, because there's a few animals that are very similar to the butterfly energy. So, we do see, moths, obviously, the nighttime butterflies, but also dragonflies are very, very similar energy as well. So, if you're seeing any of those, really, really paying attention to that. And beetles as well. I'm picking up on beetles for a couple of you here as well, especially coloured beetles. Which is quite interesting. I have been seeing a specific beetle lately that is kind of like a black blue, a really dark blue, shiny kind of beetle. I don't even know what sort of beetle it is, or if it's even an actual beetle, because it's like when it's flying, it looks like more like a wasp. But then when I've seen it like stopped, it's like a beetle. But it's I'll have to have a look later, won't I? But beetles are coming through for you as well here. But you can reinvent yourself. That is all about rebirth. As we all know, the butterfly is the final stage of the caterpillar evolution, metamorphosis. All right, so it really does talk about a metamorphosis, a transformation that you have, for a lot of you, you've most likely gone through. That you are now a reborn version of yourself. So, I kind of want to say, why are you not allowing yourself to, take off, fly? Some of you there, you kind of keeping yourself still stuck in that version of yourself that you were when you were a caterpillar. But you're not a little caterpillar anymore. You're this beautiful butterfly now. So it's time for you to fly. Rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Being open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of the journey. Okay, so, we do see people do sort of perceive butterflies as beautiful. So you really have this inner beauty that's shining, and you're able to sort of open those wings and show that to the world this week especially. So, make the most of it. Okay, so it is a really positive energy, but I do feel that for a lot of you, it's more so, You've done the work. You've put in that work. You've gone into your cocoon, and you've taken the time to really make sure you are, becoming the version of yourself that you need to be. So it's time to actually spread those wings and be that version of you, because you're not the same person you were, 5 years ago, a year ago. For some of you, even just a few months ago. You've gone through a lot, and you've done a lot of work in order to grow and heal. So it's time to actually sit back and, recognize that within yourself. Okay, Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? I'm getting a few multiple messages here of this. What aspect of life is this in regard to for Libra, please? This transformation. I get another card of transformation when I ask for that clarity there. We do see the clouds coming through first for you. So you are still feeling a little bit confused, and that's maybe why you're struggling to realize, how much you have transformed and how much work you have actually done. You are sort of overthinking it. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, Libra. You're overthinking things, and you're putting too much expectation on yourself, too much responsibility on your own shoulders here. And it's you that's doing that to yourself, I feel, for a lot of you. You're only seeing the negative outcomes. You've got a lot of fears and doubts that you're allowing those to cloud your judgment, and to make you feel as though you've got more burdens on your shoulders, more responsibilities on your shoulders than you maybe actually do. It's okay to ask for help, Libra. So it's time to, stop, clouding your vision is what I want to sort of say here. Stop allowing anxiety and your fears and your doubts, your self-doubt, to really cloud your judgment here, because, it's not that serious. It's not, you don't have to take on the weight of the world, Libra. The next card we have is the cross, which is where you are sort of carrying some of that weight of the world. Because it's quite interesting, because what I'm getting here is the cross is very, very linked with spirituality and, destiny and the purpose of destiny. And I kind of feel that you have or are currently in, like that energy very muchly of, my destiny is 120% my own responsibility. I create my own destiny, which, yes, that is true in a lot of senses, but there comes a time when you actually need to sort of let go of the responsibility and just go with the flow and let things happen. Let destiny actually take control. Having a bit of faith that the universe has got your back and the universe will put you where you need to be. And I kind of feel that that's kind of something that you maybe need to hear at the moment, Libra, that it's kind of that energy of Jesus, take the wheel. So whether you, regardless of your beliefs, it's a funny little phrase. I quite like that phrase, because it's allowing the universe to take control of things, because and you trust that God or the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, you trust and you know that you're being looked after here. You will be put exactly where you need to be. That sometimes that's all we have to do is just let go. Just let go of the control. Stop trying to control every little thing. Stop trying to overthink every little million things that I've got to have this organized like that. I've got to have this organized like that. Stop trying to do it all. Take some of that weight off your own shoulders, and just leave it up to destiny, because that extra layer, that destiny, it's not entirely under your control. Like, it doesn't have to be. Yes, you can control your own destiny in the sense of, if you're not liking where the story's going, you can change the bigger picture of where you're headed. You can, I want this, so I'm going to manifest this. But the little day-to-day stuff, making sure you're in the right place at the right time. You don't know. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, a lot of that stuff, it's stuff where you honestly don't know where the right place at the right time is for you. That's something that, it's coincidences and all those sorts of things. You have no control over those. But if you try to control them too much, you're actually taking them away from the potential of your destiny here. And so then they're not going to actually happen. And it's going to actually just make it harder for you to get to those things, because you don't have these gentle pushes in the right direction from the universe. Okay, so sometimes you do need to, allow the universe, allow spirit, allow God to control the things that God has to control. That's the universe's job to, sort out what coincidences you're going to have thrown your way this week, and what little signs and synchronicities are going to sort of help guide you and push you in the right direction. You have no control over those things, and sometimes you need to release a little bit of that control as well. You are trying to sort of be very logical and rational with the way that you're approaching things, and trying to control things just a little bit too much, Libra. It's not really your it's a bit harsh, but it's not really your place. Some of this stuff is, it's out of, you need to leave it in the hands of destiny. It's not for you to control. It's for destiny to control. You need to sit back and try to go with the flow a little bit more this week. Try to just remain innocent, like this little child. Okay, so that was the man, and now we do have the child coming through as well. So the child really reminds us to, children don't try to control the outcome of everything. They just roll with it. They just take it as it comes. Each day is an adventure. So you really need to embrace that little inner child of yours this week, Libra. Do something fun. Be playful. Just have fun with it. Stop stressing about every little thing and just have a little bit of fun. Be like that innocent child that looks at life like it's an adventure, and anything could happen from here. When I grow up, I'm going to be a superstar, whatever that is. Just be like that little child that thinks, that the whole world is full of possibility, because it really is. But sometimes you just need to just wait for those possibilities and just wait for the magic, look for the magic rather than try to force the magic. Okay. And there definitely is new beginnings that will come through with that child energy. It's all just about you sort of taking some of the responsibility off you. Chill out, Libra. Sit back, relax, go with the flow a little bit more. Okay, so I know it's very hard. I'm a Capricorn, so, we are very controlling, and I really struggle with letting go of control, even if it is to the universe. That is something I personally struggle with myself. So I get it. It's hard, especially when you're so used to being the one, in charge of everything, who organizes everything, who is responsible for everything. But this week, your role is to, be a child of the universe and just sit back and allow it to happen for you. All right. Libra, what's going on for Libra with love and romance? Love and romance for Libra. Seeing that control again. Firstly, though, we do have the love language affirmations card. Loving words hold great power. Okay, so make sure we are telling the people that we care about how much we care about them. Affirmations. Somebody may just need some extra loving words being thrown their way this week. Okay, we also have material attachment, so that's that control coming through again. Too much focus on visible trappings. Trying to control what's going on, for you, around you. I did actually get a materialistic kind of energy coming through for you. I believe it was you, Libra, in the how people see you, all signs reading. So you may want to check that one out and just, see what that one was sort of talking about there as well. But we do see rendezvous. A private getaway for two is calling you. So even if you don't have a connection that you're wanting to sort of have a little romantic getaway with, and it doesn't need to be a weekend away or anything like that. It can just be a secret hour that you find to go on a little date night with your person or something like that. Even if you don't actually have a person currently, for some of you, you may just be having these little rendezvous type moments. I kind of pick up that for those of you who are single, it may just be like flirting with someone at the store. I actually had that today, so it was kind of really cute. Just randomly started talking to someone in the store about, I don't know, chocolates, and it was kind of like really cutesy. It was a bit flirty, and it was really rendezvous kind of energy. It was just like this little private little moment. Don't even know your name, but it was great. When you're single, we get excited by small things like that. Okay, give me a break, guys. But just that private little moment, even if you're building a little blanket fort and finding an hour together just to be together, that's really positive for your energy this week. Okay, Libra, that's what we have for you. More than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel. Check out those all sign readings from last week, and I will see you all again soon.